Good morning. Happy Wednesday and welcome to today's edition of Toggle's Daily Video Insights. My name is Jan. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Toggle. And if you like these insights, subscribe to our YouTube channel or check us out on toggle.global, where you can also test drive the Toggle Copilot or sign up for our daily brief. The focus today is going to be on a company called CABO. Specifically, what Toggle is noticing is that the recent sell-off may have been overdone. Now, how do we look at sell-offs? This is definitely worth spending 10 seconds on because it's probably a good way for everybody to have a framework within which to consider when something might have gone too far. In this specific case, what effectively happens is that Toggle is monitoring a range of price moves, in this case 1 week, and compares them to the volatility of the stock just prior to that move. And so it judges whether or not the move that subsequently happened was outsized relative to the volatility that prevailed or the range that prevailed just before that. So in this case, the answer seems to be yes, the move was outsized relative to a typical move in this stock. And historically, over the 13 occasions when this had happened before, the median rally over the subsequent 2 weeks in the stock price was just about 4%. So as you can see here, if the starting point is around 2060, the horizon of 2 weeks would suggest a move somewhere to around 2172. And again, the stop point at 2007, just below the kind of the bottom part of the confidence interval, and so below this red line, the odds of this paradigm still being reliable diminish significantly. Now, worth noticing that the stock price, or the pattern rather, of these sell-offs and recoveries actually goes back quite a long way. In fact, we have at least 5 years of data looking back here in terms of how many episodes you were able to study to arrive at this conclusion. And then lastly, and this is the part where I think many of you may not always scroll to, but it's definitely worthwhile, and I encourage you to do it. The scatter plot here just shows you the upside versus the downside, and you can see that actually most of the time the stock gains were somewhere in the range between 0 and 10%. One time also as much as 20%, and there were very few occurrences that were above 10%. In fact, here we can see one. So much for CABO today. If you have access to our daily brief, also check out the discussion we have in there today about the possibly upcoming commodity supercycle. And if you don't have it, you can subscribe to this on our website at toggle.global, or otherwise subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for your attention, and we'll see you again tomorrow.